Riley Keough, an accomplished movie star and Raised Poisoned Inheritance advocate, is Elvis Presley's granddaughter. The 33-year-old Danielle Riley Keough doesn't need to be embroiled in a legal battle that is making everyone in Hollywood whisper about her. Although being the granddaughter of Elvis Presley helped open doors for her in the industry, she has worked hard to establish herself as a film and television star in a career that is often risky both on-screen and off. For her directorial debut in War Pony, which won the Camera d'Or at the most recent Cannes Film Festival, she has been nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Miniseries, which she has collaborated on alongside Gina Gamel, a partner in the production company. Even though Daisy Jones and the Six, the new series she plays in, debuts on Amazon on March 3rd, her name has made headlines for reasons unconnected to the entertainment industry. First, since she and her two younger sisters are the only heirs to the Presley fortune following the early death of her mother Lisa Marie Presley on January 12 at the age of 54. The 15% that Lisa Marie kept from Elvis Enterprises and the fictitious Graceland makes up the millionaire inheritance. Along with that, her 77-year-old grandmother, Priscilla Presley, filed a lawsuit because she wants to work with Riley to decide how to handle the King of Rock's legacy. Priscilla wasn't aware of the changes Lisa Marie had made to the trust that oversees the music legend's assets. A rich estate that includes Graceland, the family-owned property-turned-tourist attraction, and the 15% of Elvis Enterprises that Lisa Marie held after selling the remaining shares for around €100 million. 2 days after watching the Golden Globes with her mother and grandmother to support the Baz Luhrmann movie, for which Austin Butler earned the Best Actor prize for expertly bringing Elvis Presley to life on the big screen, her life underwent a dramatic upheaval. Priscilla and Lisa Marie frequently disagreed, but when it came time to promote Elvis, mother, daughter, and granddaughter put on a united front, according to those close to the Presleys who have spoken out in public. Riley, the oldest grandchild of Elvis and Priscilla, was born as the result of Lisa Marie's and bassist Danny Keough's love. However, since Elvis passed away when Lisa Marie was a young girl, the king of rock and roll was both a legend and a constant presence in Riley's life. At home, though, stardom was normal because Lisa Marie briefly wed both Michael Jackson and Nicolas Cage after divorcing her father. I have been photographed by the press since I was born, certainly now. Although it's much worse now with social media, there were paparazzi outside my house when I was in elementary school. My mother, though, assured me that this was not a terrible thing and that it was preferable to make an effort to blend in. Everything that later helped me deal with my own fame, he said in a previous interview. Even though she was raised by musicians, she soon understood that, beyond the fact that it was something she did not do poorly and that she enjoyed, her passion did not lie in songs. Although she initially did not consider becoming an actress, she was fascinated by the cinema. I wanted to be a director. Despite the fact that I came from a musical family and pursued my passion, they weren't really supportive. However, they had no knowledge of the matter. I was filming all day when I was 12 or 13 years old, so my mother would ask her friends to edit my horror films. However, when I expressed my desire to become an actress, my father was not supportive. They were frightened since it is a really difficult career and they thought I wouldn't be able to handle the rejection. But once they did, they helped me with everything, he continued. However, Keough began modeling at the age of 15, and her success allowed her to walk the runway for Dolce & Gabbana and Christian Dior as well as grace the cover of Vogue. The real test, though, came when he turned 19, when he made the decision to look for an agency. He responded to this decision succinctly: "The reality is that having a famous mother and a legendary grandfather benefited me in my beginnings." In that interview, he stated, "I couldn't have acquired an agent with so ease." But later, when he showed up at an audition, it caused a peculiar atmosphere since they wanted to know what he was capable of. The Runaways, an independent film, was the first job she applied for, and she was hired for it, making her feature film debut with Kristen Stewart and Dakota Fanning. Her career progressed through supporting roles up until she met Steven Soderbergh, who put her in a stripper in her debut role in the big-budget film Magic Mike. Following her appearance in the Mad Max sequel, Fury Road, she was once more cast in the lead role for the role that would forever change her career. She received a Golden Globe nomination for her performance as an escort who uses her meetings to pay for her legal education in the television adaptation of the Girlfriend Experiences. They didn't let me wear sensual clothes in my teens, and I see myself as a sexy woman, and oddly enough, I've never really liked women who are very sexual and who sleep with everyone, but I thought that if I played a character like that, I could get a different perspective," said Keough, who then realized that his upbringing had been very conservative. "I learned that everyone has their own moral compass and that you shouldn't pass judgment on others if they believe something to be right." Steven played a part I hadn't planned on him playing.